saying. So if along the way you won a big lottery, let me use that as an example, it becomes an uncommon flow, right? I'm saying that pick that uncommon flow, invest it in such a way that it will create irregular and regular streams. If you do a deal outside of your regular and you make an irregular, invest it in such a way that it will give you regular. Your life should be such that at every point in time you are receiving regular flows of income. That is what I'm saying. At every point in time, you should be receiving regular flows on a monthly basis. What I tell people always is, let not one stream of income end before another one come. They should just interweave, and they should just be intersecting somewhere. You receive some money before you finish spending, another one comes, and all that. There are ways you can do that, right? We will talk about some of them eventually, real estate and all these other ways that you can go about it. If you don't need the money instantly, I think you should always invest it. If you don't need the money instantly, I think you should always invest it. If you make, whether you make it from irregular or from uncommon, I think you should put it into some kind of fund, some kind of investment that would help you. And then also, I think you should not. I was going to say don't retire. I actually mean don't retire. But of course, if you are working for an organization which is not yours, at the age of 60 or 65, they will retire you. Now, whether you like it or not, they're going to write to you and do a party for you and say, bye-bye, I won't see you. You can pass by for occasional conversations, but I are no more here. All I'm saying is, plan for your after 60 retirement, that you won't retire, but you would work. And we live in an age and a time where there is absolutely no way why you should retire and go and sit at home. No way. You can retire, or they can retire you at 60. But when you get home, the next day you should be working. The next day you should be working for yourself. What am I going to do? All the knowledge you acquired in your 40 plus years of working, turn it into a consulting firm. Turn it into a consult for your former organization. If you're a banker, become a banking consultant. Whilst you are in a banking industry, which of the schedules or which of the departments were you are expecting? Become a consultant there. I don't care where you work, so long as you acquired knowledge. In fact, you could be the one who becomes a generalist in the area. Advise people, let people call you and charge them for it. It's knowledge you are given. So forget retirement. I hear young people say, oh, I want to make big money and then retire early. I'm saying don't retire. You want to retire early. I mean, you're going to be 80 something years. You want to retire at 40? And in the 40 years are going to live, what are you going to do? Trust me, this early retirement and all those things we read some decades ago, they are fallacious. I'm telling you. They're fallacious. They are just people who are trying to push their dreams on us and all that. No. You should not plan to sit at home and become a vegetable. No, you should be active. Research has shown that people who, after even 60, they are always using their brains. They live longer. They have a better memory and all that. But if you want to, after 60, go home and go sit, there is danger ahead. There is danger ahead. I'm telling you, there is danger ahead. Another thing you can do, tap into your creativity. Tap into your creativity. Whilst you were in active employment, what are the things that you could do over the weekend or in your leisure time to help you out? Those are things that you should necessarily tap into them. They could become good money income sources for you. There could be some irregular sources for you. There is nothing wrong with that. You love photography. Why not? After 60, become some guru. Open up a website and put your images there and then monetize them. Whatever you like cooking, why not? Why not? Set up some catering services. It could serve you well. You could be, catering to the young ones. You like, I don't know what it is, but I'm saying tap into your creativity. And I have said it many, many times, that when he put of himself into us, he put of himself some of his creativity. Just that he didn't put all of himself in one person. For some, he gave the artistic gift. For some, he gave this gift. For some, he gave that gift. For some, he said, you would be good in music. Some, he said, listen, you would draw. You would tap into your creativity and monetize it. That could also become a very good source of income for you. The third thing I think you should do whilst you are actively working, create the right partnerships. Create the right partnerships. I cannot say this enough. And I would use myself as an example and say it was one of the things I didn't do well enough when I was in an active 8 to 5 jobs. Of all the places, I didn't create the right partnerships. Because not everybody is going to be in the 8 to 5. We accept that. There are some who are going to be out of the formal sector. What those people have are good ideas. They have time on their hands, but they might not have the financial means to push the ideas through. That is where you come in. That is where you come in. When it comes to right partnerships, that is where you come in. What are you going to do? You are the one who is going to position yourself as being a shareholder, a stakeholder, a partner to the business idea, just that you won't be doing 8 to 5. Let the one who has time go and do that, because when it's entrepreneurship and you are starting from the beginning, trust me, it's not 8 to 5. It's like 8 to midnight and beyond and all that. He has the time. You can join in after your 8 to 5 job, but you will be the one who is using your stability to be cushioning the business. So for instance, let's say you are earning $5,000, right? A month. A guy, your friend comes with a brilliant idea that you trust would work. I'm saying, why don't you pay him $1,000 out of your $5,000 so that it cushions him? So that whilst you are doing your 8 to 5, your 1,000 is also working here. You never know. Before you know, this business is boomed. It could start fetching more money. And then that is when you can easily leave your 8 to 5 and come here. Right? So right partnerships are very, very, very important. Right partnerships. Don't forsake the people who come your way whilst you're actively working. Because you have a job, they don't have a job. Some of the people who even come are your own colleagues, people you went to school with. And by some means, you have a job, they don't have a job. And then they come to you. I'm not saying jump into every deal. Of course, risk is there, so you want to always analyze and do a good checks and, because before you jump. But I'm saying all you who are in the 8 to 5, open yourself up just a little to irregular and uncommon flows. Don't be too fixated on your 8 to 5 and for you not to even look elsewhere. And when people come your way and come with brilliant ideas, you tell them, oh, Charlie, I really don't have the time. I don't have the time. You never, ever know. I look forward to my senior colleagues who have retired 10 years ago. I don't envy them. I don't. Recently, I met one at a car wash. He was washing the same car that he left with 10 years ago. Right? And he's looking at me and going like, oh, wow, man, if I had money, I'll buy one of your cars. I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, but he's trying to tell you that where I am, that is it. So you think about it. Are you sure you're ready to retire with your regular? Or would you open yourself up a little? Because there is danger ahead. It's a danger of pandemic proportions. Just that nobody talks about it until it is too late. Until you wake up one day and you have 2 years to retirement. And you look up in the sky and say, what am I going to do in the next 2 years? When I retire after the next 2 years, what am I actually going to do? What good am I to the society? How do I extend this lifestyle or this life I'm used to? And the worst time to start looking for this opportunity is when you're actually on retirement. The best time is when you are at work, right? Someone said the best time to have planted a tree was 10 years ago. The worst time, right, would be today. But then it's still the best time to plant. Why? Because if you don't plant today, you're still going to go behind. So plant a tree now, right? And then, because this is fruitful, I will not end without telling you. The fruit tree doesn't only bear one fruit. The average fruit tree doesn't only bear one fruit in its lifetime. If you leave it, it will bear more fruits and bear more fruits. So don't be too concentrated on just one source of income. Think about it. And if this If you found this video useful, as always, I'll say check out the others that are on this channel. What do I say? Like it, comment on it, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and so that anytime we drop a new video, you would. But then drop your comments. I'm interested in your comments. What plans do you have? Let's have a bigger conversation around this, because whether you like it or not, there is danger ahead. Thank you for watching.